Hi, I'm Julianne and I'm a relationship coach and I help women make breakthroughs in their love life. And I'm here to talk about some misconceptions that can crop up in the search for love. One of them is that if you sort of wait long enough, you'll eventually meet the right person. And what I've actually found to be true is that to meet the right person, you actually need to be in the right energy because like attracts like. And so, if you're finding that your own energy is kind of low, then you're probably not going to attract the kind of partner that you're going to end up in a happy relationship with. And I'll just explain this with the emotional scale. So, this is the emotional scale, and it ranges at the top from love, appreciation, empowerment, freedom, those kinds of great feeling emotions, all the way down to fear, depression, grief, despair, those kind of really heavy emotions. And all the way in between are different grades, sort of coming from positive down to negative. And you basically want to attract a partner when you're at the top end of the scale. So when you're feeling really good, when you're feeling joyful, when you're feeling happy, when you're just feeling empowered and good about yourself. And what can often happen is if you're attracting from a lower level, then you're going to attract somebody who's on that same wavelength. And actually, instead of sort of solving your problems or, like being the answer to your prayers or any of that kind of stuff, actually it magnifies your problems. Because say if you're right down in anger and you attract an angry partner, you're going to just basically double your problems, because you're bringing your own anger and he's bringing his anger, and it just gets magnified. And that's why it can be really, really difficult. And I know from personal experience, because that was something that happened to me actually right before I made a breakthrough in this area. I was attracting angry guys, and I honestly, if you'd asked me, I would have said I'm not an angry person, I'm not angry. But I actually caught myself talking. Somebody asked me about my relationships history or whatever, somebody I just met, and I kind of went into this story and I like rolled my eyes and I was like, well, wait till I tell you about what happened to me. And in that moment I just caught myself and I realized that I wasn't being respectful to the guys that I'd been out with in the past, and that I was still angry at them. And I really just didn't think that was, I didn't know I was angry. But once I sort of identified it, then I was able to clear it. And what had been happening is that I had been attracting angry guys because I was angry, even though I didn't really know that I was. And we would just end up having these terrible relationships where we were just fighting, having loads of arguments, and it was just so difficult. And once I kind of worked out how to release the things that I needed to let go of and get myself up to the top of the scale and stay there on a consistent basis, then I met the love of my life in 6 weeks, and we were so happy together. And honestly, the relationship is so easy, and it's just not like any other relationship I've ever experienced. So if you're looking to meet somebody, you want to basically get yourself up to the top of that scale, so that whenever you meet that person, they're going to be on that same wavelength, and you're just going to have a really happy, joyful relationship. And it's going to last, rather than something short that's just going to fizzle out. Yeah, I hope that's helpful. In the next video, I'm going to share another misconception about love. So I hope you'll tune in for that. Okay, bye.